Hey, so sorry, I haven't checked to see if anyone else is live right now. It's gotten to the point that I can barely squeeze these in that I can't even check to see if someone's on anymore. I don't have time. So because I got to get out of here in an hour and a half. Right. So, uh, yeah. And the other thing is, I was actually able to list what I'm going to unbox because I went and looked up the order. I can never remember. I had a vague idea. So let me just start there. Oh, wait, no. Okay, so you guys remember the Swiss Advance? I had that really cheap fork. This is the knife for it, and it has no point. So it's like, a safety knife. So a hot pink, of course. Yeah. So it's got an interesting little bevel on it, though. I mean, because it looks razor sharp. Yep, it definitely says Swiss Advance Solingen. Oh, it says rostfrei, stainless, so rust free. Um, Made in Switzerland. That doesn't make sense. It says made in Switzerland. That says Solingen. Solingen is in Germany. So I'm going to use this as the unboxing knife. It feels a little bit like a razor blade. It certainly feels that thin. So this is from White Mountain Knives. It came in this. They do free shipping. So this is going to have the, oh, that's very slicey. It went right through. Oh, geez. I didn't cut anything in there. Okay, I like having a point. So the spring on this is a little bit better too. But this would be totally appropriate for eating on the go, I would say. Oh, and I finished putting up everything, so you can see it's not crooked anymore because I had them hanging by one nail, but I put up the rest of the things up there. Can you see? Let's see. Is that it? Oh yeah, and then there's another one over there. So I've got three of these stockings, these tactical stockings. This is the small, the extra large, and the large. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 of these guys hanging here. But I think I'm going to put up. Well, I am. I'm going to put up more because I don't have anywhere to store anything. But I have to put that with its other companion, which I've already forgotten. I think I put it in my backpack. But I'm going to. Oh wait, and also, you guys need to give me your opinion on whether you think this is just too obnoxious or not. Is this too obnoxious? With the reverb all the way up. Today, I consider myself the luckiest YouTuber alive. Hello? Okay, there, like this. So, I can't find my Lightning OTF, so I've been using my Titan OTF. It's really not that consistent. See, already failed. And I'm wondering if it's just this one. And they have this like grip tape here, which is nice, I guess. And then of course the attitude adjusted carbide glass breaker. Um, yeah, not quite sure. Yeah, see, another fail. My Lightning almost never fails. This one fails kind of a lot, but they're both the budget. Titan, I'm assuming, is trying to pick up on the Lightning thing by, adding these kind of little features like the grip tape and such, and um, trying to, be similar price point or the same price point, except with, little bells and whistles like that to be more tactical, more tactical. But I wanted to compare, and in this case, in this one instance, it doesn't compare at all because it fails quite a lot. And tell me if the music's too loud, please. Okay. Oh, I see how they did. So he did put it in a box. but then they just sort of stuffed the work mats. So as you may or may not know, Civivi's doing a big sale for Civivi and we, and they're giving away playing cards. They're also giving away these work mats. So I went ahead and splurged and picked up on the Wii snacks. Oh, sweet. Okay, so this is the Wii one. Oh wait, they're identical? I thought there were two different ones. I thought there was one Civivi one and then one Wii one, but I guess not, because there's the Wii snacks or the Vision R, and then that's a Wii knife, and then that's Civivi Baby Elementum, and then the Baby Civivi Baby Banter and the Corbrosha wood. Okay, so they've got the Wii, Civivi, and Sencut all up there. So, okay, well, at this point, then I guess I got two of them. For some reason, I remember thinking that they were different. Yeah, no, they're identical. They're very identical. What is this? Made better? I guess that's their logo or whatever. And I was hoping for playing cards too, but let's see. See, another fail. Yeah, I gotta say I'm pretty disappointed. I mean, to the point that I kind of want to contact Titan, although I don't want to have to pay for shipping. Is it this way? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I have to say I don't like the way Tontos look, but they're more useful. Definitely more useful having that second tip. And I believe I succeeded in getting. Yay! I got the playing cards. So thrilled about that. Okay, and then now, here's how. Oh, okay, sorry. Here's how the box looks. So it's one of these kinds of boxes, and they're sturdy. So everything in there is protected. So I'm definitely pleased. So they wedged that in there, and then of course there's popcorn. So here's the Wii Knives Quark. Hey, LCAP, sharp guy. Thanks for joining. So it's in this, little plastic sleeve, and then there we are, Wii knife. Oh, can you see that? Let's see. Is it too dark, guys? Can you tell me? It's all washed out. Okay. Anyway, it's the Quark Wii 20021-1 because there's two colorways. This is called the black titanium handle with the golden Wii logo on top, black stonewash, Bowler, M390 blade, etc. So I don't know if you can hopefully see that. Yeah, that's what's on the box. Yep, that's it. That's it for the box. So as you can see, it's tiny. And yes, I love neck knives. And no, I don't think you're gonna hang yourself. That's just really overblown. Wow. I mean, it's really smaller than I thought. I can never tell by, just looking at the measurements. Doesn't like occur in my head like exactly how minute something like when it says, inch or less than an inch. So it's like this. It's got the little plastic in there, and then it's got the ball and chain. So it's in a little drug baggie. See? It's a little drug baggie. I don't know how much I trust these. I think I'd rather go with paracord because I'd hate to lose such an expensive neck knife. This was like on sale. It was like $70. Oh my God, it's so tiny. I mean, take a look at that. That is so small. So Let's see what the retention is like. So it's Kydex, sheath, titanium. Oh no, wait, it's a titanium. I think everything's titanium actually. So let's see. Oh, the retention seems pretty good. And it's just this tiny little kiradashi with a compound grind on it. Yeah, a little flat there. Oh, it's chisel ground as well. So it's a chisel ground compound. So in the front is a hollow and in the back is a flat. So I found my, little receipts here. Yeah, this is definitely titanium. Yeah. It's pretty slicey. I mean, for being just a wedge, I mean, it's not, it shouldn't be too slicey, but yeah. It's a little rough. It might need a strop. Okay, but at any rate, the point of this thing is much more, I think it's, it's a magnet. I see. Okay, so the retention is through a magnet and tension, both. So I suppose that means it'd be pretty solid. But as you can see, it's kind of meant to look like almost a necklace, really. So this is about as discreet, I'd say. And this is the gold colorway, which I thought looked a little nicer than the silver. It looked like a little more to look at, but I realized I'm much more of a silver person, so I should probably gone with the silver one. Okay. And and the lanyard part, so it's got a lanyard post, a hidden lanyard post, and then I guess the ball and chain goes through the sheath part here. So kind of curious the best way to make that look nice. Yeah, the retention is pretty nice, given that it's sort of the tension as well as magnetic. Yeah. Makes me wonder how this ball and chain could possibly fit through that. That's just tiny. You probably can't see it. There. Okay. Anyway, so that was that. And what's next is so I finally got this. This is, because I didn't know how much how badly I truly wanted it. So I didn't obviously pull the trigger on it, but ever since I saw it on Frankie and Bird's channel, Birdshot, I wanted this polymorph because it's it's a multi-tool. It's like a little razor blade. It just I like any kind of discrete carry options. Civivi. Okay, so it says carabiner, bottle opener. Once again, bottle opener. Multiple screwdrivers. Looks like there's 6 screwdrivers and a utility blade. So that little wheel goes around, and it's like a scalpel blade, I guess. Utility blade, they're calling it. Utility blade, Civivi knife, and it is called the Polymorph C. Oh, I can't read that. That's way too tough. C and then 20045-3. So -3 is the blue titanium carabiner, multi-tool keychain. Plain 9 CR 18 MOV utility blade. So with extra 3 pieces of 9 CR. That's impressive. I don't know if they're standard or not. I'm curious. So it's just the lid here, plus you got the old Civivi Elementum sticker, the Civivi thing, and then their little verbiage. Of course, the obligatory Civivi cloth, silica. Oh, sorry, I should hold it up. Oh, and this thing is small too. Frankie has such small hands. I didn't realize it was this tiny. Okay, so this is cool. Here we go. There's the 3 extra blades, which I believe I already bought a replacement set because I just wanted to have 9CR scalpels. Goondocks, what's up? I'll be driving for a minute, but still here. Thanks. Thanks for tuning in, Goondocks, Calvin. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought the replacement. And anyone can tell me if they're like, no, they don't sell replacements. So I believe I bought one of these already. I just sort of fill up my cart, and it doesn't look familiar, to be honest. I think I might have bought the bigger ones for the. They've also discontinued that. So this is discontinued, and then their larger utility, but that might have been what it is. So I want to put these into like little survival kits, and this will go into like a mini survival kit. I don't know if you know, there's a channel where a guy makes lots of survival kits, and then he just kept going smaller and smaller and smaller, from Altoids tin down to a Tic Tac, a little keychain Tic Tac thing. And, he was putting tiny little blades in it like this, just as a novelty, not to be completely serious, but I thought it was funny. And of course, that's when I became obsessed with, I want to make something like that, and so I've been trying to get tiny knives. So, okay. So let's put that here for now. And then here, gosh, it's really small, which is good. It's just, her hands are so small. That is a good carabiner. Oh, it's sturdy. Let's see the blade. Oh, okay. It's got notches. So there's the first notch, second notch, third notch. Hey, Nike. Loving the tiny Burnside rose Stacy sent me. It's friggin' nice to flick. Burnside rose. From Rosecraft Blades? So I'm trying to think. I'm also curious whether these are standard scalpel or... No, not scalpel. I keep saying scalpel. These are X-Acto. I wonder if it's the same Artcraft X-Acto blades, whether they're interchangeable. And considering it's 9CR, which I'm assuming, what are the X-Acto blades normally made out of? I mean, probably some sort, maybe even AEBL, because that's that Gillette steel. Okay, so this is I think T6 and T8. Flathead. Yeah, I'm not even sure what some of these screwdrivers are. And it's got like a nice detent. Oh, I forgot about my microphone. Oh, and it's got the obligatory little... oh, that actually might be a bit driver. That's interesting. You know what is also interesting? Yeah, there's torque spits on this. So you can take this cover off because it's solid back here. So you can take the cover off and I suppose clean it if it got gunked up. I mean, imagine having to this is your only survival tool and you got an animal with this. It must get so nasty in there. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, it's about what I expected it to be, except that it's tremendously smaller. But that's it is what it is. So, and then, oh wait, I have played this already. So how far did I get in this list? Okay. Pode ser que eu seja eleito, alguém pode querer me assassinar. Eu não preciso de jornais, de sozinho eu sou capaz, não quero de canto ao azar. I've been wanting to get this for a while, and if you guys watch my unboxings, hopefully it's like, hey, dude, you already bought that. Because I've been wanting it for a while, so it wouldn't surprise me if I already bought it. I'm kind of scared. I think I already did. But I looked at my neck knives over here, and I didn't see them, although I have neck knives here, there, there. And then I have a bunch that I haven't really unpacked yet. Burnside is a company. Rose is the model. So Burnside Rose. Okay. Better than a sharp stone. How much weight can it hold? It's not a certified or whatever. So, but it is titanium. So, I don't remember if they specify what it is. Let's see. You're new to me to use warrants, your new tool, manufacturing defects, blah, blah, blah. To damage their tools, so this one just has some limitations. Okay. Yeah, it's not saying. I think they warned you like this is not a climbing carabiner. So I'm assuming it's not, although it is titanium. Interesting blade on the Rose. I like the aesthetic. Okay, I'll have to check that out. It's shockingly comfortable in my large hands. Okay, so here's the Dart, or the D-Art, designed by Stop Hell. He makes the ultra tiny knives. Speaking of, I think the Quark. Oh, I was thinking that the Quark is also Stop Hell, but it might not be. It doesn't say, so it might not be. It doesn't say. Hold on. Here it is. It's the D-Art C21001-2. So -2 is the black stonewash, and the -1 I'm assuming is just the plain black stonewash. D2 blade, D2. I know I'm like everybody else. Unfortunately, I do have D2. Although I've been the one saying that D2 is really good because it punches way above its weight, and sometimes. Okay, so this one comes with the green polishing cloth, and of course the silica. Okay, once again, much smaller than I expected. So it comes with a little tip protector, little tip condom, and yeah, it's very thin. Looks like it has a nasty little grind on it. Let's see. Yeah, it's good. Slicey. Yeah. It's got a great sharpening job on it. And it's the entire length of the blade, I think. Might have a little rough spot right in the middle. Yeah, let's see. That's weird. Might be a little obtuse. Okay. And then it's got a little tab here that you lift up. And that's cool. So the little foam piece is like glued to like a little cardboard piece. And then there's the ball and chain, black. Oh, and this is a true Kydex. It's not like GRN or whatever. So, which is cool. The Kydex is fully sealed, so it's going to need to be freed from its plastic imprisonment. And we shall soon see what. I wonder if it goes. Doubt it goes both ways. So, yeah, gotta go this way. Is it? Nope. Maybe I did do it wrong. Okay, yeah, I think it goes that way as opposed to what happens if I do it. It kind of seems like it goes both ways. Yeah, it kind of seems like it goes both ways. But I don't think it's meant to. I don't know if you can tell if that's symmetrical. Because the blade isn't perfectly symmetrical. And obviously the spine is thicker than because of the way it's ground. So I don't think it should be reversible. Sorry, I'm off camera today, aren't I? Seems to fit okay that way. Anyway, so there's that plus the ball and chain, and I'll deal with that later. Everything's tiny. I mean, look at how small that is. I mean, it's a neck knife, don't get me wrong. Don't know how good of a utility thing is. Kind of seems like it's kind of tactical or whatever. Most S-spinners can hold 80, if aluminum 50 for the plastic. 120 through 160 for carabiners, depending. Pounds or kilograms, pounds. Is it single-edged? Yes, it's not a dagger. So the spine is not sharpened because it's an actual. Oh, there's a swedge along the whole back, which goes to show you, yeah, it kind of is meant to be a stabbing thing, because that's why you would put. There's a very, very slight sledge. I didn't even notice at first. It's yeah. There's a tiny little swedge along the top, and I wish I could tell which way this is supposed to go. Maybe they did do it just loose enough that it can go either way, because pieces of the kydex are coming off on the spine, though, which is annoying me because I'm just so OCD. Okay. It's got a really nice matte finish. I like it, the stonewash on that. Okay, and that is it for the White Mountain Knives Civivi thing. And I do want to show you something else as well. I want to show, okay, so these things go on sale all the time at Harbor Freight, right? It's the 12-inch tote. I have a couple of these, and I'm going to, I want to use this for gear, obviously. It's just open, as you know. This is how it comes from the store. Let's see, 12-inch tote, 24-pound capacity, 6 inside pockets, 12 outside pockets, portable to take your tools from job to job, made of durable polyester. That's all it says. Tools sold separately, and it says same thing on the other side. So, it's actually got the pretty soft foam top thing there. But I need to start organizing all this gear. After I unbox, I kind of just leave it laying around, so it's kind of annoying. So, okay. And let me grab this out. Okay, so how's this organized? Oh, okay. I think the bottom. Yeah, okay. So if you can see, the bottom has this piece here that kind of, I think, is meant to be the bottom. Yeah. And then these pop up like that against a Velcro here. So I guess that's what stiffens it. So there we go. Okay. Okay. So, kind of works. What did you guys think of Quantum Mania? I felt like it's too much of a throwaway. It's like they're just trying to wait for the multiversal war. It's like all set up. Yeah. Anyway, there we go. Civivi cards go there. Oh, Civivi rag. Anyway, it's not stiff enough to take the pocket clip. Okay, pounds or kilograms, a single edge. Then thicker titanium or steel carabiners for the pumping, usually 600 to 1200 material. Maker said you can get crazier ones, but yeah, cheers. I have no way. I have way too many of those. Oh, you have way too many of these? Yeah, I think I have 2 more, maybe 1 or 2 more. Anyway, I want to be able to dump stuff. So like, I picked up this really cheap Harbor Freight saw because I need to cut a circle into something, and I feel like this is like use it once and it's done. But I want to see if I can create something of a little bit better of a sheath for it. Just maybe, even literally, just maybe wrap tape around this or something like that. I mean, it's got a decent little rubber handle and it's kind of ergonomic. I know a bit about climbing. Carabiners are usually given force ratings, typically 18 to 30. A kilonewton is around 225 pounds, if I remember correctly. Titanium carabiners would be expensive, and aluminum is quite good. Okay, cool. Good to know. Thank you for that information. So, I mean, it's exactly stuff like this that needs to poke out because it's just not, it's just too big for this. And then I'm going to make Ranger bands out of these. And then I picked up a little bit more of a heavy duty. I have one of the little ones. I have a couple little ones in my like EDC bag and stuff, but I just decided to pick up another one. But this is the more heavy duty. This is a 15-pound capacity. So yeah, and they say don't pry with your knives, and I am like, yeah, what else are you gonna pry with? And I'm so anal that I literally pry off staples. I'm just really anal like that. I don't know what's wrong with me. See, there it goes. It's terrible. I mean, it's just not that good. Okay. Pittsburgh, this is their cheap little in-brand Pittsburgh. Extends from 7.5 to over 29.5 inches. Lightweight, durable steel handle, foam comfort grip, 3/4 inch diameter head, and it's part 64656. So that's what that is. Yeah, it does have kind of a nice grip. Yep, it does telescope pretty far. That's not bad. And yeah, it's pretty heavy. Although, look at that. It's not very sturdy, but it's cheap. These things are just a couple bucks. My screen name is actually a mountain reference, El Capitan. Of course, yeah, El Capitan. Cool. Yeah, then I'm wondering if you've seen all those documentaries about that whole history of El Capitan and the first people to what do they call it, crest? There was that one guy that did it in stages, and there's this whole culture around, and then it eventually led to free climbing, which is insane. I don't get free climbing. Why would you do that? So many people have died doing it too. I mean, it's intense and insane. I mean, that is just some wild shit. So okay, so that'll go in there. The watermelon knife will have to go in there. And I need to do this too. I need to put grip around my cold steel spear thing that's over there. So I need to eventually get to that as well. Yeah, I've got these little twist tie things from BattleBox. BattleBox 100, I think, is shipping or has shipped. I've climbed it multiple times, really. I was around with some of the various documentaries. Oh, okay. Wow, cool. Well, we got a bona fide climber amongst us. Is it a climber? Is that what they're called? Spelunking is for caves. What is that? Climbing. It's just called climbing, right? So this is, nearly cut myself, of course, because I'm irresponsible with knives. It's kind of like with Frankie and Bird. It's like, don't look to us for knife safety. Said the guy who literally severed my thumb tendon, which is just maddening. I still can't believe I did that. I was on the phone, doing something else, not paying attention, and just boneheaded. So zip ties, yeah, use wire cutters. It's definitely the way to go. Okay, so these are industrial earmuffs, Western Safety. I think that's also one of their cheap brands. Reduce loud factory noise to the level of a normal conversation. Okay, so noise reduction rating is 17 decibels. ANSI, large high impact ear cup, soft PVC ear cushions, universal headband, and adjustable fit most sizes. So, okay, so there's the official rating, 17 decibels. Okay. So anyway, I do, you know, I got this because I did finally get some power tools for some projects I wanted to do. God, this thing looks cheap as hell. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's a lot of noise reduction. Seems legit to me. So, although what's funny is these seem to do a pretty good job too. I can barely hear anything. Okay. Those are cheap as hell, but don't use guns with them. It don't feel nice. Because they press too hard, or they're not rated for shooting, or what? No, it's not okay. I cannot bend. Can you see? I cannot bend. So I can do this obviously, but that I can't do that. See, look, I can't. It's fucked. It's been a long time since I've climbed, but I practically lived in the valley. Yeah, when I was younger and spent several months per year there. Yeah, you're part of that little tiny subculture of people that would just camp out there and climb, and I, you know, I barely knew much about that community. I kinda are you well? So El Cap, are you in California then? Anyway, I knew a little bit, but barely. And watching that documentary, um, just talk about the history of how that developed when the hippies first went there, turned it into this whole subculture, and then how it evolved from there. Dang, can't you get tendons put back together? No, no. You might be being sarcastic. No, tendons cannot. And so they harvested one from my wrist. So we have two tendons that do this. So he harvested one and put it in, and there's he said genetically some people just scar a lot. So I had a second surgery to free up all the scar tissue that had the tendon locked in, and once again it won't move. So the next time he's going to have to harvest my remaining extra tendon, and I mean, do we really have extras? Not there anymore. Oh, you're not in California anymore. Okay. Yeah, everyone moved out. It's just, oh, here, wear instructions. Let's see. Adjust the band to the proper position. Pull hair out of the way and out from underneath the muffs. Adjust the height of the cup so they fully enclose the ears and cushions. Press equally around the ear. Oh, so you're supposed to press. It is important that cushions seal completely around the ear. Okay. Always wear ANSI approved safety glasses when working with tools and equipment. When using these earmuffs safety glasses, the safety glass must have thin temples that fit around the head or thin straps. This will help ensure good fit and better protection. Okay. So they have a whole little chart here for like noise reduction. Um, Test frequencies from 125 hertz to 8,000 hertz, and then mean attenuation decibels from 12 to 32, standard deviation 4.4. Okay. Environmental noise level has measured at the ear is 92. The NRR is 17. Okay. the level of noise entering the ear is approximately equal to 75 decibels. Okay. And it's funny, the EPA covers it. So I guess noise pollution, that's interesting. I don't know exactly how that works, but okay. All right. I have tons. Oh, one last thing. So believe it or not, at my local Ralph's, they now sell fatwood. I know they say a fatwood like at Walmart, and because YouTube knife community has sort of a southern and Midwest bias, as you can see, this is pine fatwood. As you know, we don't have all those other kinds of trees out here as much as you guys have. We're a very, very, very evergreen state with lots and lots of pine. So it just, it absolutely smells like pinon. It smells amazing. It smells like Christmas. Yeah, it smells like Christmas. It's got like an open window, but yeah, I was like, I'd never seen this before. Not that I ever checked for it, but I think it's just becoming a thing. I think bushcraft is getting big. I think people are learning about fatwood. I didn't know about fatwood until I started researching it, Okay, no hair on the muff. You bloody bastard. Okay. My bad. It's muscles, not tendons. I'm tired. Yeah. They can reattach muscles. Tendons for the retractable claw is what they harvest. Oh, okay. Some people don't have that tendon. Oh, really? Some people don't have that? Oh, interesting. Get a facial to wear with those. It's a lot better unless you got strap glasses. Okay. Thanks for the. Oh shit! I should be highlighting these. So yeah, face shield. I don't think I have a face shield. Yeah, I just do have like the safety glasses. So, Goondocks. I'm aware of a couple. There was a paraplegic guy who Jumarred L cap a while back. Quite a feat. Yep, I'm definitely tired. I just tried to smell my screen. Oh, I wish I could share the smell with you. It's just, so out of the so-called five senses, we have way more than that, but smell is most associated with memories, and that's because out of the five senses, it's the only one that bypasses the hippocampus and just goes direct. So it's more direct. And so that's why, we always talk about how smells remind us of this, that, and the other. And this just takes me back to like Christmas as a childhood Christmas, Oh, it smells like Christmas. I'm going to get high on my own supply. Oh, that's just amazing. Let me see if I can get my Mora out. Oops. So this will be my first attempt at making whatever you call feather sticks. Let's see if I can actually pull it off. Okay. 100% natural fire starters, fat wood. Place 2 or 3 crisscross, blah, blah, blah. Place split firewood on top. Yeah. Place 1 fire starter flat on grate, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So here we go. More Scandi grind. This is the, does that say carbon? I believe that says carbon. Tell me if that says carbon. I need to have my magnifying glass more readily here at hand. Yep, it says carbon. Yeah. So this is their carbon blade. I mean, look how shiny it is, like a, you know. So here we go. Oh gosh. Oops, I'm breaking something. Okay, well, it kind of worked, kind of didn't. Um, yeah, you know what? It the Scandi grind. It's just these Mora knives. I mean, you cannot get a better $8 knife. I mean, this edge is sticky, and also, yeah, that's what I thought. You know, this has so much resin in it that it gets resin on the blade. So these are my little weak little fire. Oh, I know. Maybe I'll do it in here. Let's see if I can get some fire, some feathers to that. Ooh, it's gummy, you know, because of the resin. So, yeah. Anyway, well, there's my first pathetic little fire stick. So, or feather stick rather. So, and it's very resiny. Not the type of thing you want to do indoors, really. Okay, so there was my little first attempt at some feather sticks. So, and you can see the little specks of resin, all of which will be quite flammable. So, yeah, I'm going to fiddle around with this later. That was fun. That was fun. I mean, this is just unbelievable. That Scandi grind is just brutal. I mean, let me show you. Get one of the thin ones here. There's a thin one. That's sharper than any other knife I have. Yeah. I mean, zero resistance. Oh, wait. You can't even see. Sorry. Look at this. I mean, it glides right there. Of course, not when I do it, right? Look at that. I mean, it just absolutely glides. It's so sticky. They just have the absolute perfect frigging sharpening jobs. $8, you know, and it just outperforms just about anything that I have. Yeah, sure. Nobody loves these sheaths, but the sheaths work. Okay, this is not the companion. This is the basic. So this is the more basic 511 blue black batch number. Wow, they even have a batch number, and it doesn't say. Oh, 511C. So it does. It's carbon 511C. Okay, let me see what. I didn't know about Fatwood either till Big Red got gifted some from a bushcrafter a few years back. Yeah, I mean I started watching bushcraft videos. I mean, I found out about it from watching first survival videos, and then that got me into bushcraft, and then started seeing people using Fatwood, and I was like, "What is Fatwood?" You know, I didn't even know. And then it took me a while to figure out that it's just the resin-filled lower branches, you know, or for that matter, just a dead tree stump, you know. I have never thought about the olfactory skip. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Not fatwood here, just char cloth on an electric griddle. So you mean um, you're saying you just prefer to use char cloth, or um, oh wait, on an electric griddle? So I mean, you could probably make char cloth on an electric griddle, I guess, right? If you heat it enough, right? Tell me, is that possible? Yeah, Moras come screaming sharp too. I cannot believe how scary sharp they are. Here goes the neighborhood. Beaver Baron. Oh, thanks for tuning in, Beaver. Oops, here we go. when you strap a Mora, it turns into a really, really short. Thanks for that. Yeah. Uh, I love the sheath fluff options. Uh, I mean, so this tab is for putting them in a series because it's got this thing back here. So these, you can put several Moras together. I mean, but fluff, like keystering? What do you mean fluff? Like, and then they have the accessory kits. I do have the Mora Eldris accessory kit. You can buy it as one thing. I haven't unboxed that yet either. A million things. Yeah, where you can get like the straps for retention, and then like I think like a fire steel holder. But fluff? Do you mean like a porn terminology? Not sure what you mean by fluff. Oh, wait, I love the sheath fluff opinions. Did I say options? No, there's Fatwood Fridays. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Fatwood Friday. Exactly. Face, green, smiling. Okay, wait. Face, green, smiling. Face, green, smiling. Face, green, smiling. Okay. Yes. Char cloth can be an electronic stove griddle. Okay, yeah. So if there's enough heat, right, it just it sucks all the air out of it, etc. And you know, quasi combusts it. My niece was around. I'm censoring myself. It's fluffing ridiculous. Oh, okay. I love the sheet. Oh, I love the sheet. Fluff opinion. Okay, F opinion. Okay, yeah. Um, yeah, I don't mind them. Uh, Goondocks, you hate these hard cases. I do. I like these hard cases. I know you returned your cold steel because it didn't come with the soft nylon, and that was because I think there was something about the carry options. I like these. I like how it's just sort of a cone and how you can just sort of. Wait, am I wrong? No, they're not reversible. Look it. It's even got the cutout here. Why did I think that they were reversible? Is the basic? I'm losing signal. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so that was my Fatwood adventure, and oh yeah, I was talking about. So these are the Harbor Freight ones. This is, remember I was showing you the magnesium thing, and then I put it in some sort of EDC bag. Oh yeah, the one I got from BattleBots, which is I'm putting together that gear stuff. So this is the magnesium fire starter. Includes flint, striker knife, and enough magnesium fuel for dozens of campfires. Dozens? That's it? Dozens? So here's what the back looks like. Probably. So it basically tells you collect tinder, shave magnesium, scrape the attached blade, blah, blah, add tinder, and then wood build the kit. So serrated blade edge for making magnesium shavings, full length flint for making hot sparks. Shavings burn at 5,400 Fahrenheit, right? Can ignite damp combustible materials. Absolutely. So, yeah, I mean, having a magnesium bar plus the flint is, killed two birds with one stone, as they say. So, my niece was around since okay, this is strap that to a shirt button and strap a string of Moras together. You are a walking shop now. Enjoy. I'll do that. Going around selling the Mora seller, the Mora peddler. They are just too rigid for my taste. Okay, yeah. Like for bending and stuff, or for like bending over, or is it because it comes in contact with your hip? Yeah. I like a Kydex or plastic wrap sheath. if it has a dangle so it can move, so fair points. Yeah, no, everybody likes the dangle. And they now have dangle extenders that you could just sort of slip in and it turns it into a dangle. I almost got one. Maybe I should have at this point. On my last order, I was going to, and then I don't know. I got a bunch of other random crap, so that'll be coming up soon once that comes in. So yeah. Oh, let me show you this. Okay, so I finally found this. This is at my local Ralph's, believe it or not. So I went to pet stores, could not find one of these rawhide things because I wanted to make a sheath. Now, the ones they had were like overly processed, they weren't in a sheet. So I couldn't find one. And oddly enough, this Pet Pride premium beef hide rolls for dogs. Okay. Um, and they just had this at the Ralphs. And I can't believe that I went to all these pet stores and they had like these random ones that were like shaped and this, that, and the other. But none of them were just, if I'm not mistaken, I'm hoping it's just a full, just a roll, which is what I need. So you soak these and then you unroll them, and I'm hoping it's one long flat sheet, and then you pin it down, you let it dry, and you try and get a couple of flat sheets, and you can make sheaths out of this. It's like a super ultra yet effort and time and work intensive way to make sheaths. But I want that sort of natural looking type thing too. Anyway, I could probably cheaper pieces of scrap leather downtown in the fashion district. But anyway, this is just an idea that I've seen. Well, I looked it up and because I was like, oh, I wonder if you could do that. And sure enough, there's a couple of videos on how to do that. So I'm going to soak that and then see what I come up with. So I was surprised that I finally found. Well, I'll soon see if that's the right thing. But the other ones I saw at pet stores definitely weren't right. They weren't. They were in no way just like a whole roll. So yeah, I have a billion of these elk ridges. These things were like $3.99, $4.99. They were always on sale, so I'd fill up my cart with these, and I have a bunch of these. So I need to just start spreading them out to all my little different EDC kits and such. So I don't know if I should go ahead and open this up now. Oh yeah, that's right. I put it in that kit. Yeah, okay. So this is my EDC man purse. It's my little girly purse. So I've got this like little paracord here, and my Walmart paracord knife, and then my what is this one? This is the Olight Baton 2. I've got the Gerber GDC. I can't believe they discontinued this. I love this thing. I think I got a couple more too because I love them. And then I have my little peanut brass lighter with Zippo lighter fluid in it. And yeah, I could just have a bunch of EDC gear in here. Swiss Army knife. My K-bar, this spork thing. I always forget I have that. Oh, speaking of, see, this is the one I'm talking about. So anyway, that one's more significantly more robust. Plus, yeah, another one. But these are the hobo knives? Are they called hobo knives? That's what they're called. I came in here because I was looking for my here it is, my Gerber dime. So here's the Gerber dime, another one. They had these purple ones on sale for like $7-8, and I bought like a gang of them, and I give them out to people. But it has this package opener. This thing is so clutch. No more severed tendons for me. I'm done with the severed tendons. It's just a chisel ground little wedge, but it works great on clam packaging. Sorry, everything's off camera today. I'm gonna have to fix that. Oh, Astrid Gilberto died recently. She's the one that sang Ipanema. So this is what the back looks like. It just tells you like collect kindling. Oh my god, it's the same verbiage as that other thing. Includes signal mirror and fire starter. Signal mirror? Fuck, are they joking me? Are they calling this a signal mirror? They really are considering this. Let's see. I'm going to try and signal you guys. Yep, there it goes. All right. I was wrong. Here, there we go. Signal mirror. It fucking works. Had I not read that verbiage, I would have never thought of that. Includes signal mirror and fire starter. They should have said includes signal mirror / fire starter. Hey, Todd. Hey, guys, just stopping in for a few and hit the like button. Thanks for hitting the like button. I'm going to YouTube it and see if that can be done. I'll be right back. Okay, wait. Oh, yeah, rawhide. Yeah, hold on. Sorry, I've missed all these. Okay. Yeah. Make it into a vid. I will. Okay, what is it? A rawhide? Yeah, it is. It's rawhide. And what's this? So when you decide that your cart is full enough free shipping. That's when it's full enough. When I'm at like 89 or more like 85, then I'll throw in that's what I did with these, because they were like $6, $7, $8, and anytime I was at 80 something, I'd throw one of these in, and so I have probably about half a dozen of these. I'm going to YouTube and see if that can be done. I'll be right back. Yeah, you mean the rawhide sheath? I only saw a couple videos. Only one of them was informative enough. Hey guys, that's right. Just read that. There's all kinds of videos showing how to do it. Oh, there's more. Okay, well, I haven't looked it up in a couple years, so you can also just heat up PVC in a toaster. Yeah, that's right. I did look that up. I just don't really want to do PVC. Polyvinyl chloride, it's very toxic. It definitely doesn't look natural, and so I just wanted to look at natural materials. I am also looking at possibly doing a PVC thing too, but again, heating it up probably releases some, maybe not a ton of toxic fumes, but it's probably not meant as a health thing. So anyway, let's there we go. So signal mirror, there we go. Signal me, there we go. So it really is. Let's do it this way. Now, see, in the past, these ones that they come with, they barely work. I mean, anyway, this works a lot better. I'm having a lot of luck getting that coating off. Okay, it's going to be a while until I get that coating off. What the heck? Okay, so not today. Not today. I wonder if this is just also really shitty. All right, here we go. Let's use the edge. I know I shouldn't. There we go. Yeah, I do need to just get more of the coating off. I use the edge. Oh yeah, there's a ton of the. Okay, there really is a lot of coating. Anyway, wow, I really did use the edge. I really did. Oh, it came off. Anyway, there's a shit ton of that. All right, let's put that in there. Oh, I'm gonna stick my Mora in there too. You know what would be funny is I could outfit one of these with just like outdoor gear, like literally around the campsite, so it's like readily accessible, just like you would use a toolbox. Okay, let's see. Oh, really? Kydex? No. Kydex is fairly cheap. I've never looked it up. What do you mean by cheap? I mean, not PVC cheap, right? If you find the right shop. Really? Okay. Harbor Freight has all sheathing for all knives DIY for cheap. Yeah, I'm gonna do some unboxing. I have their machete and their little Buck 119 ripoff. I look forward to doing those unboxings. They come with some pretty bad sheaths. Um, so, oh, I did already unbox their machete. Yeah, not a very good machete. Is he trying to start a fire? No, I was just trying to get the coating off. Rubbing the coating. Yep, that's right. It's just rubbing the coating off. And ferro rod. Yeah, that was a ferro rod. Sorry, I was off camera again, wasn't I? Like trying to scratch a condom off. Nice. Let's scrape that condom. He's in the house. I am in the house. I've struck many a ferro rod here. If you watch almost all the time, and I get them going pretty fast too. This one's terrible, but yeah, I'll throw a couple sparks and just I'm always making comments like, oh, don't set anything on fire, don't melt anything. So thus far, I've been fine. So, okay, we are over an hour, so I am going to call it unless there's anything else. Yeah, let's see, magnesium. This is the magnesium fire starter. I showed this last time when I was putting together my ADC pack. So let's see, add tinder. Yeah, effective use requires practice. If fire starter is to be used for emergency fire starting, practice using it in a safe location before an emergency arises. Magnesium block is fire resistant in solid form. Oh, okay, it's interesting to know. Now that makes me want to just throw the whole damn thing in, right? Um, includes flint, striker knife, and enough magnesium for Doug. Oh yeah, I already read that. So, um, this is a true saw. They put like an actual saw. Okay. Speaking of, this ferro rod, I think does it pretty quickly. Yeah. Speaking of, which means I wonder if this saw will do this more effectively. Well, there you go. Oh, I was off camera for everything. So yeah, let's use the saw. I mean, that is a great way of doing these. Okay, so here we go. There's two little fire starting things. I'll throw in this bag. Yeah. Anyway, so there's that. I'll stick my God. Oh, that smells so good. Wait, what happened here? Okay, in Canada, I can get Kydex for $18 for a 12 by 12 piece. So 12 by 12 piece, I mean, that'll make 2 medium-sized pancake sheets. Looks like $23 Kydex a sheet. Bro, I can't save the site. What do you mean? Oh. Holsterbuilder.com. Okay, holsterbuilder.com. Okay. Fluff you, YouTube. Nice way to do it. I know. LAO. I forgot the dot. Ferro rod starting a fire is all about the prep. The more time you put into it, the easier it is. 8x8 is $3? Why do they charge so much for Kydex sheaths? Well, don't get me started. I get there's labor. Holster, what was it? Holster Builder. Okay, let's see if it lets me do it. Yeah. 12 by 12 for a cowhide pattern is $12 on the site. Wow. Wait a second. At the 8x8. No way. So with a heat gun, you could just get a piece, and then I guess, would you use like a saw? I'm talking about just handheld, not without, if you don't have a workshop. Dang, that's not expensive at all. That's wild. Well, that's good to know. Very good to know. Okay, well, anyway, what's this? Come on. Toaster oven Kydex press are probably the most expensive stuff. Kydex press are probably the most expensive stuff. Yeah, well, I have a heat gun. It's better than toaster oven, right? Because it's more exact. You can cut the rough side and snap the Kydex, really. Later. Yep. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And yeah, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and I'm trying to reach 1,000 so I can get full access to everything. But yeah, I don't know. Paint heat gun. What? Paint heat gun? Anyway, I have it over there. 1,500 watt dual temperature heat gun. Anyway, I'll have to unbox that soon too. I gotta do more of this cheap Harbor Freight stuff. Cheers, y'all. Fluff you, boob. I know. Best way to do Kaizen: big toaster oven or regular. It's low temp. Oh, it's low temp. Make your own press with semi-ridged foam and a clamp. Get grommets for cheap as well. Make your own own press with semi-ridged foam. Oh, semi-rigid foam. Okay. Where do you get the semi-rigid foam? But then, so you don't, for the press, okay, you just use a semi-rigid foam so that it'll compress. You don't have to shape that foam into everything you're making, right? So you just use it as a press because it'll still be hot. So, okay. Because anything else might melt or light on fire or whatever. What if you use pieces of silicone and a couple books? Does that not work? Hey, Mirasol, sorry. Don't forget heat gloves. Okay. Leather gloves won't do it. It's not heat enough. I mean, silicone gloves, like for the barbecue. This is top grain utility gloves. So remember, I'm always explaining the types of leather. Top grain or full grain is the actual skin of the cow. So top grain leather gloves. It's also going to be tougher, durable. split grain. So yeah, so this is the split grain. That's the suede. Flannel lining, really? Okay. I mean, these were on sale for like what was it, on clearance or whatever they call that. Oh wait, I know. I put it in here. Well, I had, and then I forgot again. I'm doing it again. I'm getting OCD and tweaking on shit I don't need to. As soon as I sit up, it'll show itself. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. You know, I really fucked up the camera angle today. So I'm just filling this thing up. I'm bugging. I am bugging. I don't know, Kydex be about 250-ish. I thought. Okay, the foam. Okay, here we go. The foam allows you to adhere to the shape of the knife. Tape the blade first, okay. Back it with wood and clamp. I think it's only 200 Fahrenheit you need to get to pliable drill holes for grommets or thread. Thread, like tap it? Or for threading? Gosh, Todd, you need to start a channel. Teach us this shit, bro. Although I'm sure there is out there. I've not really looked it up because I never thought Kydex was going to be within the reach of a home DIY type project, because again, what you're describing, like, you just thought you needed a press and blah, blah, blah. I know that people do use their toaster oven. But again, it's, and I thought Kydex wasn't particularly that easy to work with. I mean, I know it's low heat, but aside from that, I don't know, like, isn't there a bunch of other stuff you got to do too? Like, not just the press, but like, I don't know, like you can't, it's like, if you want to grind it, you got to have like I don't know, air filter or whatever you call it. Or, okay, so there it goes again, failing. There it goes again, failing. Okay, so here's the top grade. Let's see, hopefully there's no damage. Yeah, there's definitely a little bit. Wish they'd stop puncturing the materials, but anyway. So durable split grain leather upper, top grain leather lower. Yes, correct. Flannel lining, wide cuff. Okay, so the size I got for these was the large. It should be good enough. Yeah, it's good enough. Where did I just put that? Here. One size fits all. Interesting. One size fits all. And so yeah, this is top grade. So that's the actual pattern of the script of the skin, not that fake stuff they press on there. And then this is what they call split grade, which is suede. So this is the top of the skin, and then that's the second layer or third or fourth layer. Okay. Durable foam be like $15 or less. Okay. There are tons of DIY Kydex sheath making vids out there and many inexpensive ways to do it. Okay. Threaded Kydex sounds fun. Kydex is very easy to work with. It's like fiberglass. Wear a good mask though. Well, yeah, that's the problem. I mean, I got a Harbor Freight, ventilator thing. I don't know if that's good enough. You got to have a workshop that's well ventilated. I kind of just didn't want to fuck with all that. It just seemed a little above my pay grade. That's what she said. In terms of fluff, I've seen guys heat a needle to make holes in Kydex and plastic. You want to hand sew versus Grommet's for a sheet. Okay, cool. Yeah, again, the off gassing and everything. Yeah, I just feel a little bit scared. I just kind of don't want to fuck with it, and I kind of just have to do it like outside in the garage or something, in the back garage. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like a little more extra work. Again, with something like this requires nothing toxic. I mean, this is just literally just skin. I wear a friggin' handkerchief with a mesh pad. It works fine. Yeah, go for it. That's why you don't have brain damage, right? All right. So, yeah, it's way over an hour now. So it's hour and 20 minutes. So I am going to call it. These are comfortable. It feels so soft. So I almost want to believe it's top grain leather because it's got a nice, really soft. And then these were on sale as well for like $1. High vis, polyurethane coated work gloves, high visibility for hand safety, high dexterity and flexibility, ideal for handling delicate items and fine assembly work. Non-slip. So it says touchscreen compatible. So I'm kind of curious if it truly is. Touchscreen compatible, non-slip grip, high vis for enhanced safety, high dexterity and flexibility, ideal for handling delicate items and fine assembly work. Oh wow, look at this. Oh, okay. Harbor Freight is distributed right here in Southern California, Camarillo, out there where all the fucking warehouses and shit are. So the knife is always falling to the lowest point. Okay. So let's see if it actually works on a smartphone like it says. Oh my God, it works. It really works. What? It really works. Alan Watts. He was a professor at my grad school. Oh, okay. Here we go. Let's see what you're saying here. Who said I have a brain? Let's see if it works on this mouse pad. Even the mouse pad works. LAMO. Cheers. Okay. Pair of scissors when it's warm saves a lot of sanding. Oh, okay. Simple mask when hand sanding is fine. Just do it outdoors to make cleanup easy and not get it everywhere. Okay. Shop vac. See, I don't have a shop vac. Comes in clutch. Yeah. See, I don't have a shop. I don't have a shop vac. I have some very rudimentary tools. Only a couple of power tools. I have what a skill saw, the reciprocating saw, a heat gun, drill, and a grinding. What do you call those? A grinding wheel. And that's it. I'm hoping to do a couple of little minor mods, but again, not anything hardcore. I'm just going to do it in the back parking. What do you call that thing? Parking. It's not even a garage. It's a parking hutch. I don't know. Shop vac running and sending is always a good idea. Okay, it's just to get the air circulating. I get it. Again, I don't even have that. So, yeah, I'm surprised this thing. I mean, that's huge to be able to smartphone while you're got gloves on. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. I'm telling you, it's huge. Okay, so let's throw those in here. Well, you know what? I need to get. I think I'm gonna get more. These things are practical. I just throw it all in there when I'm done, instead of dicking around with all this other stuff. Jeez. And so this is that thing I unboxed not long ago. It's too long. I don't think it's as practical as I was hoping. I was thinking maybe like one of my large flashlights and a large fixed blade or something. I don't know. As a matter of fact, see how big this thing is. Look at that. It fits a Mora. Although it doesn't close, so I'm gonna have to see what kind of a thing I might want to put in there. Kind of gives me another idea now. Oh, I know. Yeah, you can see my pajama pants. My money pants that Jason Brown always teased me for. Yeah, I counted them up. I have more than 10. So no, that wasn't a waste of money. No, I mean, they were like a couple bucks a piece. Okay, there, perfect. So the Brisa neck knife that I just won from Canadian Cutting Edge fits in there perfectly. So yeah, so show that fits in there perfectly, so it'll still close. Yep. So that's exactly the type of thing I would do. Although I would definitely need a lanyard for that. And not to mention, yeah, that one's smaller, so probably wouldn't work that way. But anyway, so I'm still gonna have to figure out what else I'm gonna probably put the Warrior, the Olight Warrior in there, the Warrior Mini maybe, so the Warrior 2. A cheap Dremel, that's what it is. I have a Dremel, so it does pretty much everything nowadays. It's good. Yeah, I have a cheap Dremel. I don't know how good it is. It's the Harbor Freight one. Plus, again, I have the thing. It's a grinding, the grinding wheel. What the fuck do they call this thing? True Dremels are the cheap tool of a century. Cool. Toilet ring stuck. Cut it with a Dremel. Condom stuck. Use a Dremel. Need to shave. Use a Dremel. Need a tool for everything. Use a Dremel. Toilet ring. What's a toilet ring? Oh, toilet ring of the mineral deposits. It's fucking disgusting. Okay. Oh wait. Also, I do have the cheap Harbor Freight Dremel, but I realize I also have an actual Dremel from, are they called Dremel, the company? It's that name brand. Anyway, I got one of those. My friend gave it to me. So anyway, now it's really at an hour and a half, so I really have to end this. So thanks for the second time. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll be back soon because I have a Blade HQ order coming in with some free gifts. So, yeah. Angle grinder. That's what I have, an angle grinder. Yeah, and that's exactly what it was. It's a Harbor Freight $30 angle grinder. Good night. Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night.